This session is about choice clothes, and as my gig is always about language and action. And we wake up every day, all of us, and we want to change the world. We want to go out. We want to make change. We want to change our lives. We want to make more money. We want to have better results all around. I mean, as a human being, isn't that what we're on the planet to do on some level? To improve things, to make change. Some things we can't change. I mean, we look out, we can't obviously change the economy overnight. We can't change, in many cases, we can't change what other people are going to do. We certainly can't change the tides and the sun and the moon and the weather and all that. We just can't do it. So the only thing that we really have responsibility for is changing our own conversation, is changing ourselves. Changing ourselves is the ticket, okay? And the philosophy, the language of commitment philosophy is this, that all you have, the only tools that you have, that I have, any of us have to change anything is language and action, okay? Now on the screen, you will see, well, hold on, I didn't even have my webcam on yet. I forgot to put my webcam on. Operator error. Guys, here we are. How you doing? How you doing, guys? See, live from New York, declarations, declare options, choice clothes. This is about choice clothes and the power of choice clothes as a move, a power move. So I have the kids on the screen because I really want to focus in on your ability, the power that you have, that each of us has, to affect change for other people if they buy in. Okay, so we all have kids. We've all bought ice cream for kids. You want to shake the world up for a child. Shake them up. You want to change their world. Just say to them on a summer day, just say, hey, I've got ice cream. It's going to change. I have chocolate or vanilla for you. Which would you prefer? I guarantee you they're going to give you an answer. Guaranteed. Not even questionable. You don't have to think about it. They're going to give you an answer. The power in the move is simple, though. You know what the children want. They all want ice cream. What kid doesn't want ice cream? I mean, you look at the faces on these kids. You think back to yourself. Even infants. It's funny. You let a child, a baby, a 1-year-old taste ice cream for the first time and they're hooked instantly. And then they want it. They want it. Everybody wants it. So the game here is to give people what they want in the form of a choice clothes. And I guarantee you 99% of the time you're going to have success. Or more than 90% anyway. I've got evidence. So I'm going to show you statistics. It's true. But I want to look at this phenomenon for just a second. We know the kids want ice cream, and you say, I've got ice cream. It's that simple. And I can give you chocolate or vanilla, and you're going to get an answer every single time. It's no different in the automotive industry. These are the kids. Think of it. You got ice cream. You're in the ice cream business. You guys didn't know that, but you are in the ice cream business. These customers need what you have. Just like the child needs that. Once they hear you have ice cream, it's over, game over. These people, these callers, the customers need what you have. Why do I say that? Because they're on the phone with you, they're calling in or they're walking in, whatever. They have to live their life. They don't have an option. They have to go. Is Uncle Dan coming to you? They have to go to work. There's a little bit of a delay. I'm going to hit mute here for a second. Then I'll open it up later and we'll talk. They don't have an option. They have to go to work. They have to take the kids to school. They have to go on vacation. They have to go visit grandma. They have to go to the grocery store. They need you every bit as much. They need you every bit as much as that child thinks they need ice cream. They have to have it. They have to get their car on the road. So here you are. Why don't you just tell them, I'll take care of you. I have what you need. I have everything you need. I have it for you. Now I'm going to do a little experiment with you guys. I'm going to give you a choice. And I want you to see if you remember back to what we teach here. I'm going to show it on the screen. The automatic nature of people. People are automatic machines. They can't help it. Watch. So if I say to you, hey, guys, I have a chocolate cone or a vanilla cone for you. Which would you prefer? I guarantee you there's an answer in your head. You know it's going to be chocolate or vanilla, one of them. But you have an answer in your head, guaranteed. That's not... I have a trip for you guys. I have a trip for you to Paris or Miami Beach. Which would you prefer? Boom, guaranteed there's an answer in your head. You know what? I've got a roast beef sandwich and I've got a turkey sandwich for you. Which would you prefer? Boom, guaranteed. Why do I know there's an answer? 99% of the time? Because you're a machine. And if I give you a choice like that, there's like magic. An answer is going to pop into your head. So your job when you're in sales, in business, is to create offers with the most likely chance of success. And that's what Choice Close is all about. It's always about making an offer with the highest chance, the highest probability of success. All right, so let's just go to the famous cartoon again. And let's just think about this for a second. These people need what you have, right? In fact, they called you on the phone. In fact, right? I can help you with that. I'm going to take care of you. I've got the tires, I've got the technicians, I've got the alignment rack, I've got the inventory, I've got the parts, I've got everything you need. And I won't be beat on price. I've got great prices. Tell them, I've got the ice cream for you. In other words, I've got your ice cream. I've got auto repair with sprinkles on top. All right? Now, here's the key. The key is to say, I've got all this stuff for you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to be your car guy. And I want to do it for you now or at 2 o'clock. And just like you choose the ice cream, I guarantee you they're going to choose a time. Guaranteed. Even if they don't admit it right away, there will be a time that pops up in their head. And this is mission critical. Mission critical, the way to phrase this when making a choice close. And by the way, my job, what I'm trying to do here is give you guys guidance so you can get every single caller that calls up on the phone to your business is coming in. Period. End of story. That's the game. This is just like Tom Brady. Just focus. Don't worry about the scoreboard, guys. Just focus on what you got to do. And your job is to make commitments in the form of a choice close. And here's why. Watch. If you ask, here's this customer. The customer right here, this woman in the picture. She's got 3 kids. She's got a schedule that's insane. Absolutely insane schedule. With driving the kids to school and doing the groceries and going to work and then going to softball and baseball, dance classes, whatever she's got to do. She's got an insane life. So if you ask her, would you like to come in? When would you like to come in? Wrong question. Absolutely wrong question, because you throw her into her calendar up here. Her calendar is a mess. You don't want to go there. The same thing with this guy. If he's on the phone with you and he's a business executive and he's running a company and he's got his life and his life is crazy, and you say, when would you like to come in? Wrong question. Oh, first immediate thought is, I don't know. And they got to start thinking. The best move is, I've got chocolate or vanilla. Which would you prefer? I've got a 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Which would you prefer? Because I guarantee you there'll be an answer in his head or in her head. I could do it this morning or this afternoon for you. Which works best for you? Ooh, this morning, this afternoon, boom. Like that, an answer will pop up in their head. How do I know that? Because they're machines just like you guys, just like me. That's how it works. Choice close. Choice close after you tell them, I've got ice cream for you. I've got ice cream. I got a trip to Paris. I got a trip to London. A trip to Miami. Which would you prefer? I've got a 1 o'clock or a 2 o'clock. I could take you right now or at 2 o'clock? Which would you prefer? Simple. I'm going to show you statistically. Right? I'm going to show you statistically. But here's the thing. When you say to someone, right, would you like to make an appointment? Wrong move. Why? Because it's a 50-50. It's a yes or no question. 50-50. Why go there? It makes no sense. Would you like to come in? No. I've got chocolate or vanilla for you. I've got them right here for you, chocolate or vanilla. What are the answers there? Chocolate? Vanilla? Oh, do you have any other flavors? Sure, I can help you with that. Yeah. There's 3 positives, right? Or a variation of no, I don't eat ice cream. Do you have anything else? Cool, but my point is 3-1 in your favor if you offer them a choice close. I've got a 1 o'clock or a 2 o'clock. 1 o'clock is good, fine. 2 o'clock, fine. Some other time, I can't do that. What about 3? What about tomorrow morning? Boom. So it's 3-1 in your favor if you make it a choice close with a time element. 3-1 in your favor. Now let me show you something. I'm going to show you some statistics. I have them ready here to share with you guys. Watch. I took 3 sets, 3 different companies, 3 sets of statistics to make this point. Watch. Here's one company. 327, look down here on the, you'll see on the bottom right here, I'm circling it, over here on the right. 327 sales opportunities, 291 successful appointments made with choice close. 89% closure rate. 89%, right? Here's another company. 281 opportunities, 210 successfully made appointments, 75% closure rate. Different company. Lots of opportunities too. Look at this. Why wouldn't you make choice close? Get really good offering options. Offering options. A couple. You don't want too many because too many then makes it too confusing. Too many is too confusing. 2, 3. That's it. Simple. Keep it simple. Offering simple choices for people. Really good. That's how I close. When I work with, I was on the phone yesterday with a company that has 100 locations about my program. They're very interested. How many locations would you like to start with? I could start with 5. I could start with 10. You tell me. Simple. Same thing. No different in what I do and what you do. Right? Here's a third company. Watch. 239 opportunities, 223 successful appointments, 93% closure rate. It's irrefutable, guys. Irrefutable evidence. My invitation to you is to really take this seriously. You want to change the world? Learn to make offers. Learn to make offers in the form of a choice close. Give a couple of options to people. Doesn't have to be heavy. It can just be simple. How would you like to pay for this today, Mrs. Jones? We accept checks or major credit cards. We've got a couple of different options with regard to oil. And explain 2 options. Give them a choice. Which would you prefer? Sure. The more granular you make your offers, the better for the customer usually, but you can have a broad range as well. You can say, I could see you this morning. I could see you this afternoon. Which works best for you? I had one of my students years ago said, Dan, he's all excited, come back, Dan, I use choice clothes on my child. I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, you could take a bath at 7 o'clock or at 8 o'clock. Which would you prefer? But you're taking a bath. You're getting your car fixed. I can do it for you today at 2 o'clock or at 4 o'clock. Which would you prefer? I'm going to fix your car for you. See, it's really about that. It's about making a solid commitment to take care of people and then giving them a choice. The choice allows them to commit back to you. That's the dance. It's the, again, it's the dance of commitment. The dance of commitment. And by you making the move first, like we've designed in the workbook, you make the move. Take it, go to the hoop on it, guys. Here we go back. Here's the approach. Here's the approach. I can help you with that. I'm going to take care of you right here in the first part of this approach. Right up here. This is all about making declarations. I can help you with that. I've got the right guys. I've got the vanilla ice cream. I've got the coffee here in the shop. I've got the inventory. I've got the tires. I've got great prices. Right? And then choice close down below. The choice close is when you include the time element. You could take your bath at, 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. I've got the tires for you. I'll put them on right now or at 2 o'clock. You do that, I'm telling you, you do, and get really, really, really good. Ixnay on the would you like to come in. When you say would you like to come in, you're asking them to make you a commitment. Wrong move. You make the commitment first. I want to take care of you. I've got what you want today, right now, or 2 o'clock. Simple. You make the move first, guys. I'm going to open it up for discussion right now. Irrefutable evidence that this thing is a home run for you. Let me open it up a little bit. We see you got a bunch of people here. I don't know who they are. We got Butch Hammett here, my main man. Hi, Butch.
Hello, Dan.
How you doing?
Good.
Guys, today's the day. Be bold. Make choice close. That's the mantra. Make choice close your move for today, all right? And every day. Who has some feedback for me? Who wants to say something?
I know. This is Chris from Minot. I've used a lot of choice clothes. I do. I like you said. One of your fellow people who follow everything is. I used to tell my kids when they used to be like, "I'm full" or "I don't like it." I'd be like, "Okay, 7 bites or 3 bites, you choose."
Right.
And
right.
And it was always the 3, But I always gave them that option.
Yes.
And it works. It works. I'm going to say the upper 90% of the time. And when I had my own store, I used that like consecutively. I just grained it into my employees' heads that, triplicate of choice if they need it. If not, then guess what? This is your options. This is what I offer you. This is what's going to take to get it done today. Let's do it.
Yes, exactly.
And it worked.
Chris, yes. Yeah, we got to keep in mind also, guys, and I know, life can be very complex. Life can be very confusing. Communication can be confusing, but what we do is boil it down to its simplest elements. All you can do as a human being is what you can do. And what I'm saying here is that make a commitment to take care of people and always give them a choice. Give them a couple of options, and they will respond. They will respond. And we see the numbers here, 80, 90%, 95% of the time, they will respond to you. So make that the standard in your shop. Make it the standard in your company. We always make choice closes here. And give feedback on it. If you hear people not doing it,
Very smart.
Go ahead. Anybody else have anything to share or say?
I just think this is a really, 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 really good course. I think you do miraculous things. I've been in sales since I was 18 years old. I turned 50 this year. And I've practiced, everything that you're teaching. It's been my lifestyle, not a life choice. It's a lifestyle. And what you're saying is 190% right. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody does things for their own reasons. You have to become their friend. I didn't say Christmas party list, friend. And if you had a friend that sold a car, you'd go to your friend every time.
Yes.
That person's going to remember that person that comes back.
Absolutely, Chris.
And then you
right
come
on
on
it,
a
my friend.
first name basis.
Yes,
And
sir.
that's what's important.
Yep. Yep.
You know, anybody have a bank or anything that refers you as a number?
Right. I've heard some guys come out from behind, out of the shop, and they go, all right, who's the Honda? Who's the Honda Civic?
Right.
Wrong,
Man.
Wrong question. Wrong question. But,
right. Exactly.
Guys, anyway, my message is simple. Go out today. Be bold. Be bold today, guys. Be willing to put your butt on the line for your customers. Make the first move. Make the commitment to take care of them big time. Whereas somebody I know would say bigly. Make it bigly. I'm joking with you, of course, but peace, guys. Go knock them alive today. Have fun. I'll catch you next on. By the way, let me set this up a little bit on Thursday. On Thursday, I have a former PGA golfer going to sit with me here. We're going to talk about practice. We're going to talk about what it takes, what he had to go through to become a PGA golfer. Okay? Huge. Secondly, he also happens to have been a professional musician playing in venues like Madison Square Garden, Radio City Music Hall, huge venues in front of 70,000 people. Musician. A professional musician playing at that level and a world-class athlete in one package. So we're going to talk about practice. We're going to talk about dedication. We're going to talk about commitment some more. But I think it'll be very eye-opening to hear it directly from somebody who's achieved something like that. So I'll see you guys on Thursday. All right? Peace.
Have a great day, everybody.
Have a great day, guys.
Have a good one. Have a good one.
Bye-bye now.